Matilda the upper hand in her fight for the English crown. But in the years that followed, fragile loyalties shifted, and under threat of capture, Matilda was forced to retreat. As her holdings in England came under attack from the king's army, it fell to her son Henry to keep Matilda's claim to the throne alive. Inside the strong stone walls of the castle at Wallingford, Matilda's men held firm against a brutal siege by forces loyal to King Stephen. King Stephen's army had constructed a fortified perimeter outside the castle, trapping Matilda's men inside. However, reinforcements were on the way from Matilda's son Henry. Her forces needed to hold the walls until they arrived.
Jipper maybe Hestes.
Hoping to claim Wallingford, King Stephen's siege forces launched a renewed attack on the castle.
Hestes for this reader. Born for they off. Readeres, besta spera. Hestes cometh. Ik'll do that. Hestes for this reader. Sheotas Beot Leta! A Roger, be me Honda, hello!
Matilda's forces repelled the attack and held the castle. Saddled upper, on ready.
This is a Michel matter. Leaders, he's ready for Hestes. Leaders, he's set, on ready. Leaders, he's ready for Hestes. Leaders, he's set, on ready. Saddled up, Reader, awaiting the Hestes. Roger, Readers. Redender on Kersteckeren. Readers, is ziet te rieden. Trekkers, forward, egre tolkers. Jiffen mij weer Hestes.
Hoping to crack the mighty stone walls of Wallingford, King Stephen's forces launched another attack.
For this Reader. No Hestes and on, Tuka. Nothing. That will be all done. Yeah, Hestes! For the foot. Leaders, he's ready for Hestes.
Matilda's forces held firm against the attack, cutting down the enemy soldiers.
Hestes for Anna here. Leaders, he's ready for Hestes. For an end day mid-May. Reader,
Send them out to me now, yes.
Rita, what needeth worker? That building will be reper-railed anon. Ich wil aangeen on they reaper railings nu.
Jiffen mij weer Hestes. Ready.
Ik wil build that for they.
Saddled up on the ready. Hestes for Anna here.
Matilda's forces received word that Henry's troops were getting closer to Wallingford. Soon the combined numbers of the two armies could tip the scales in their favor.
See fate to worker. Build ende that Rita new.
Freckers! Intended no, come in May, Freckers.
Send them
At last, Henry's reinforcements approached Wallingford. United under Matilda's banner, the two armies were ready to engage Stephen's forces.
Ex me Hester, Ferreth.
Yet thee ready for Hestes.
Intended.
Fort one de Freckers. Mit Baldenes. I shall lay thee up. Ut readeth nu, Tullius.
Claw! This come in May, Freckers.
Hath been a word of Ferreth. Alles with you. We shall lay it down.
Henry and Matilda's forces struck out at the besieging army, weakening the enemy's hold on Wallingford's perimeter.
What will come?
The enemy line wavered as Matilda's forces cut down the besieging army, clearing another section of the blockade.
Ut readeth nu, Tullius. Hath been a word. Ferreth.
Readers, he set on ready.
Matilda's forces overwhelmed the enemy and cleared the castle's perimeter.
It's Fortfarande fräckes. Mit Valdenes.
Claude, this is a bit. Fräckes, entscheidet nu. Nu ist das Vor an Ende gekommen.
The joint forces of Matilda and Henry had thwarted King Stephen's siege of the strategic castle at Wallingford. After over a decade of conflict, Matilda's claim to the throne was still alive. At Wallingford, in the shadow of the castle, Matilda's faction, commanded by her son Henry, proved it was still willing to fight King Stephen for the crown. But after 15 years of conflict, both sides had had enough. So, they made a deal. Matilda would surrender her claim to the throne on condition that when Stephen died, her eldest living son Henry would succeed him. A year later, he was crowned King Henry II and proceeded to grow the kingdom into the mighty Angevin Empire. But, once again, what the king had spent his life building, his own children were destined to destroy. King Henry II had 4 surviving legitimate sons, and he planned to divide up his kingdom between them. But they fought bitterly for dominance. Against the odds, Henry's youngest son, John, became king. But King John was deeply unpopular. He lost huge swathes of the Angevin Empire gained by his father, then failed to reclaim them in expensive battles. Paid for by taxing his subjects. Eventually, England's barons could take it no more. They forced John to agree to a charter that restricted his power. The Magna Carta. But he went against his word. Furious, they rebelled, inviting Prince Louis of France to invade England. In 1216, Louis sailed to Dover and set his sights on taking this. Dover Castle. Held by forces loyal to King John, it was commanded by Hubert de Burgh. He described the castle as the key to England. He was right. If it fell to the French, so would the kingdom. Asked to invade by the rebel barons, Prince Louis's French army launched an assault on the castle at Dover. Opening a crack in the outer defenses, the invading forces charged the castle walls. The garrison at Dover would meet the French with clenched fists and an iron will. Dover could not fall.
Hestes for Anne.
Commander Hubert de Burgh rallied his men to hold back the French and defend the castle.
What question?
This is a nickel matter.
While the castle's garrison thwarted the first French attack and prepared for a second, a new resistance force was building in the English countryside. A skilled bowman and fierce patriot, known as Willikin of the Weald, began to muster a resistance to the French invasion. Determined to keep the crown in King John's hands, Willikin would rally every available archer to the cause.
On the stairs.
Every charn intended. Ikil happy that he build in a knot. Build ende that Rita knew.
Stay Tulkas, Hestes. Asteria, Rate Arwaymen. Dress jou Arwaymen.
With his bowmen assembled, Willikin planned to ambush the French siege engines on their way to the enemy camp.
an on, boy, man. It can't do. Up, man, better, our way, man. Step into it, our way, man. And sweet, sir, yes. Heriende hestes nu. It can't do.
Willikin's band of archers made short work of the French reinforcements. But if they hoped to ease the burden on Dover's garrison, Willikin's ambush force could not relent.
Hiereth hestes, sua they het.
Willikin spotted a group of English fighters engaged in battle with the enemy and rushed to their aid.
Hestes. Sua they het. Glidande ne hurtus nor never down. Nuthan, come upon. It can do.
Willikin's resistance force continued to grow, adding more skilled men to its ranks.
It dwindleth, bereth. Ontifotas, bereth. Heriende hestes nu. Nuthan, cometh on. Tidwinleth, Beret. Al Suiza, yes.
What needeth be undone? Ascertain days shap our way.
Freckes Haken, nu Hestes.
Yet set thee ready for Andente to serve.
Clom, het hema away to Faren.
Estes for this reader.
Nu, Tulkes, setteth thou.
Hestes cometh. Suas e heta. Glidande ne hurtus no never down. Tidwinleth, Beret.
It is Sether for actors.
I'll read your will.
The French launched a renewed attack on the castle. But thanks to Willikin's ambush force, the enemy had been greatly weakened.
Entendeth, Freckes. Onti fotas, Beret.
With Willikin's archers weakening the siege from outside the castle, the garrison at Dover repelled the French attack. Willikin ordered his archers to resume their strikes on the French reinforcements.
Toonfolk, are they ready? They can build it that for they.
What shall each do? Yarway shet. Hestes cometh. Glidande ne hurteth no one near down. can they do? War of servant chat. Boa is al Suiza, yes. Jefe meo becam ferende nu.
Building done. It look get it the swinking toonfolk. Eagle happy that he building it on. Building that right to know.
Fuse told Nuthan, cometh on. Nuthan, cometh on. Glidande ne'er hurt us, no one never redown. Onte botas, Beren.
Toonfolk, aren't he ready?
Jefe meo, but
Eagle happy that he building beyond this onwards! Avoid it!
Pestet cometh our way then.
Oh, falla, kom je bra.
Boa is the move. Sterendeo, Yahweh shet. Habevi bo. Jefe meo our way then.
Convin Hester?
Ja, ja, certes.
Hestus for this reader. Born for the off, or tridenda nu.
Freckes hak. Du hestes.
Satsumaretta non fläck.
Tidwindleth. Bereth. Foliende hestes.
Readers, is ready for Hestus.
Beotjardo Hestes, toonfolk. Building that right to know. Eagle building that for day. Building that right to know. Beotjardo Hestes, toonfolk. Beyond this onwards! Eagle building that for day.
Dresseth jou Arwe, man. Heriende Hestes nu.
Beothjarto Hestes, toonfolk. Eagle Habatat die beelden en door. We are very doomed for toonfolk. We have a steady debate. Toonfolk, I still at jou nu. Eagle do that now. We are very doomed to toonfolk.
Dein Hestes?
Focus, do it, your Toonfolk already ready!
Look at you be ready, Freckus. Creatures, stand in the give a good battle, creature!
Beothjarto Hestes, toonfolk.
Willikin's archers had decimated the French reinforcements. But undeterred, the French mustered what troops they could and launched another attack on the castle.
Look at you be ready, Freckus.
The hardy English garrison held fast, refusing to let the castle fall to the French invaders. Willikin rallied his archers to continue strikes on the weakening French.
Get to be ready for Hestes.
Hestes, Sherman, Arwe, man.
Nu, Tulkes, he shall lay thee up.
Intendeth nu, Tulkes. Moveth, getteth busy. What bearth in Heston? some work. See they to work. Eagle have that ye building anon. What needeth be undone? Well, then they that right to know. This is man! Und die Arbeit Min spärre is Yara. Freckes haken, nu hästes.
What wilt thou? Sua Pepe. Ferende, sua het. My way is clear. Thy will be it done.
What needeth be undone? Ik will build that for thee.
Intendeth, Freckes. Tidwinleth, bereth. Hold the hand with us! Hold! Omnipotent! Better! War serveth chef.
Some French reinforcements made it to their siege camp, adding more numbers to their next attack on the castle.
Under our rasa! Yarway chef.
Get thee ready for Heste. It's living to hear it.
At your sigil. Hestes cometh.
Forward, Freckes, mit Waldenes.
Ja, right, done some work.
Sperremen, verende so.
Send them at meter. Waos, habevi bo.
Send them at me. Last.
Boa is the boot. Awen,
Din hest. Sperren.
Yarwe shikan.
Järve. Ich so. What will thou? Ich fortet din hest. Din heste? Ich will here.
Boa is ibun. Sterende off, so I said. Quaros, foliende het.
Tempes. Lustet for hestes.
Ton folk are any ready. Each understunder.
Fuste tulkas, hestes. Suas ahead.
Harken, Athalar. Off to the Felders.
Intendeth, Freknuthan. Comathon. Ichgili. Ontibotas. Beren.
Nu, Tulkes, setet ya. Certes.
What? We have a gun.
Dresset jou, highwayman!
The combined grit of the English garrison and Willikin's surprise attacks ensured that Dover hadn't fallen yet. Now the English prepared to repel the final French assault.
Camperende nu. Sterende off, so I said. Arwayman, gongende is bad. Camperende nu.
The tenacity of Hubert de Burgh's loyal soldiers forced Prince Louis and the rebel barons to abandon their siege at Dover. And thanks to the efforts of Willikin's fearless archers, England remained in King John's hands. year prior to the defense of Dover, King John's defiance of the Magna Carta had mired England in a rebellion known as the First Barons' War. Across England, barons broke ties with the crown and seized important cities, including Rochester. With his reign under threat, John deployed his forces to retake Rochester and capture the traitors. King John's men arrived at the outskirts of Rochester, set to retake the castle and drive out the rebel barons within. But Rochester was a formidable fortress that protected the route to London, and the rebel barons were prepared to lay down their lives to hold it. Before King John's men could hope to retake the castle, they would need to reinforce their position by capturing the village of Chatham.
Ik ga weer van de gebouw! Benden, die zijn er weer bij!
The king's men secured Chatham and began preparing for an arduous siege. Rochester's keep was protected by strong stone walls. The king's army would need mighty siege weapons to break through.
Build that for thee. Delphing to do. If he'll have it that he's building an arm.
Building done.
Wooder is no full matera.
Dean Hester.
Cease to Hestes.
Aye.
Build ende that Rita knew.
And brace it yourself. Ich hear it that. Hearken it all.
Je kan hebben dat die building and on. You then did that right to know. You can build that for thee.
Yeah.
Build that right to know. Equal have that you build them and on.
Yeah.
You can build that for thee. You can build that for thee.
Eat your winner.
Build that right to know.
Yeah.
You can have that he building it on.
Each understood.
What needeth be undone. You can have that he building it on.
Marketh Yara, my friend. What wilt thou? Ich be boon to him. Boon to him.
And seal ye build. You're ready to done some work, eh? You can build that for thee. Build the shula who do they, mate. You can build that for thee. Eagle have that you building and on. Build that right to know. Over to John. Intende.
I'll read.
God swinker it be mate. You can build that for thee.
Aye.
Build that right to know.
Yeah.
Kempes, luftet for Hestes. Beorkette, we are fortgangen tendet nu, Tolkes. We are going the Tolkes. Hestes and Ortborn. It can do. Aye. Hispana on Hernende min mede.
Safe to Hestes.
Eat your winner. Balding Don. Pitlock is good.
You can have that he building it on. Build that
Quad serveth Shelton. Crossborders, dressed weapons, he killed.
God swinker it be mate. This shoe what needeth be undone.
Saddled up on
Deze
the
engine jaren.
Ik wil hebben dat die belden en on.
See you to work, Cash.
Marita, over there. On my way. I think they listen.
Je voor mij meer Hestes.
Something to Shetton?
Every charge and
Hestes for this reader.
Rende Steen Hester. Delfende is mean leave.
Yara, onto a marker.
Corsa is saddled. Scouter is ready.
Nine Hestes?
See thing to work at.
Boa is a boon.
Harken, Thaler.
What of serpent shattered?
Over the job. Intended.
Each understunder.
Ik wil dit dat voor die. Ik wil hebben dat die belden en on.
Ja.
Ik wil dit dat voor die. Until ye build it.
God swinker have thee may.
Harkeneth verre, toeketh verre.
See thing to work.
Stirrende away, Alan.
Tender Hestes. Hestes for this reader.
Save the Hestes. Fresher air and harder swing. Rita.
This Shula Udure may.
The Shula do they mate.
What needeth be undone?
Fuse to serve. Scouter, ready to read. Ridende forth. Ich amonte para. Verende suavet. Elder Ned, stirende nu. Give me head. Elder Ned, stirende nu. Ik wil do that. Ridende forth. Unterfeld des Reiser! Ikamante fara. Verende swahit. Ridende forth. Verende swahit. I'll do that.
King John's men came to St. Margaret's Monastery. Although the monks would not take sides, they would provide medical care for wounded soldiers. The local market was also open to trade with Chatham.
Elder Ned, dirende nu. Verende swahit. Ridende suahet. Ridende forth. Ikamante fara. Helder Ned. Stirende nu. Doende mi jute. Ridende forth. Verende suahet. Ikamante fara.
King John's men discovered that the castle was being resupplied by a stream of traders. They had the opportunity to weaken the rebellion by eliminating the castle's supplies.
Each sail the bow! I'll do that. Doende mi jute. Ich habe gefunden, Beppo! Volwende die Hester. Doende mi jute. Helder Ned. Stirende nu. Volwende die Hester. Het welle beodon. Ich kam on te fara. Ridende for. Het welle beodon. It's welle.
Y'all ready to done some work? Build and they that return.
Estes on commander. Site to fara.
Freckes haken, nu Hestes. Sua the head.
Nu, Tulkas, set it yet to be ready for Hestes. All is with it.
Attendeth well, Estes.
Eundax Arweshur!
Jiffa mij me, leta os gathos.
Tulkas, Ure Estes.
Duende it.
Any other candy to push him?
Get your will. Hestes for Allah here.
Somebody is Chatende!
You're ready to done some work, eh? Then they that right to know. Flock in they would, slow heads. Then they that right to know. Build shield it!
Frickers, intended new.
Wave the shield! Sia is Nina! She need to work, eh? Eagle have that he building and done.
Labor, good work. Ready to go. Working at Mina.
With the traders eliminated, the king's army had struck a blow to the rebels in the castle. With supplies critically low, the rebel commander discharged his weakest fighters, hoping to preserve what little food remained. Fearing further dissent against his rule, King John ordered safe passage for the surrendered rebels away from Rochester. The king's men discovered the farmlands that supplied the rebels at Rochester. If the rebels lost access to the food supplies, some of them would be forced to flee.
Frackers, ur Hestes aren't here. With the stairs, Orchard. Hard. Siege engines at the ready! Pirate men, follow in the artillery! The siege engines are ready. Ready to dawn, move it, engines!
Now! We nicht kunnen be at andere hand with us!
Not carving in the runkers. Hester's coming. Getting on with it! Good. We have new Hester. Follow the siege engine, you frackers. following the artilleries. That will I be done. Aye. Posturing the Serge Orchard. Fire!
You chill.
Yeah. In more way than this is a building.
Oh, here's a beater!
With the farms alight, King John's chokehold on the rebels was tightening. Cut off from all hope of resupply, more of the rebels were forced to abandon the fight.
Chivalry and ready, Alan. Obedience is my duty.
Here are new Hestus. Foreign men, following the artilleries.
Liver friend is ours!
Doing that do! The Hestus will be obeyed! Hick will it be done? Following the Serge engine, young frackers. Ala is a data. Hestus, what name is bracing? Hestus, load the engine.
No, young men. Attend. Fourth well. They're hiding at the back.
Rochester's outer wall crumbled to King John's men, and they descended on the keep.
Forward, men! Swat you read at a fall!
Officios es mi duty! Yes, sir!
None carving in the rockers. Hester's coming.
Hearken thou on. We have a test. Building to put it up. It'll get this building builded for
Sayest thou to me, whose thou desires the shot?
he forward that this is he builded, and he build it well. Go to work at Donarita. Look is great. Go to work at Donarita. Look is great. Leave a good worker and make a thing. Go to work at... If you fall, you'll be hasty. Arita, if you do so as they command. Yes, and chill. They'll do so as they command. Looking forward to the mages. Intended. Estes are coming. It'll get this building and build it for they. Building to put it up, huh? It'll get this building and build it for they. Halve still gay on what he can doing. Leave go to worker and make a thing. Go to worker Donna Rita. Look is great that. Alm is still gay and coon what he can doing. Go to worker Donna Rita. Look is great that. Harken alla. Hestes are coming.
Du have the Hestes for me.
Harken, Your Honor. We have a Hestes. Building to put it up, huh? He forward that this is he built it, and he built it well.
What needest thou of me? If he'll get this building, he build it for they. Building to put an up.
Harken, Anna. Hestes are coming. He comes building to put it up, huh? He'll get this building, he build it for they. Intended. Estes are coming. Leave a good worker and make a thing. He forward that this is he building.
Du have the Hestes for me.
This is he built it, and he built it well.
With a shot.
Manganala Deaton, what has this?
Ich am Farken da Wale. We have a tested.
Under fire! The pains are upon us!
Du have the Hestes for me.
Arena! Ich will do so much avoid.
What needed?
Address me.
Hestes for the engine. Unpassion unmoving. Hestes, what moving the artillery's new. Trebuchet and Deaton getting on meeting. Estes for the championship. Siege artillery's moving out.
Du hast der Hestes for me. Haken Wekelenen. Ich will
Estes for the engine. Casting at their stoppers. Estes for the engine.
Who's thou hand?
Estes for the trebuchet. Besta clear the hitter.
address me at a word.
Estes for the manual. Moving to the stage.
With a surely reader.
Why should he dress?
Surge engines at the ready. Engines. Let him have better.
He awaits me.
Hey, engine, be on shorter. Embark, easy, please.
Slot. Your readers so ahead.
Who's thou hand?
Itchel Helder on this seater. Hester's coming. Anastrata Fara. Itchel Helder his last hair.
Breakfast.
Wait on to Boyden. This is.
The Surge engines aren't here ready. Surge engines at the ready. He's a detail. Ala is a detail. Surge engines at the
With a surely.
The Surge engines aren't here ready. That will be undone. The setting, please be razor. Listen, I do not miss it. Surge engines at the ready. I do not miss it! Ala is a dita! Waited for it! Orgy! Listen! Ala is a dita. Sergeants, team to leaving.
No Hesters.
Fostering the Surge engine. Parent. Get on with the Surge engine. Parent. Surge engines at the ready. It will be done. Estes, siege artillery's moving out. Ala Ian getting Boscan. Engines are moving. The Surge engine. The Estes will be up there. Waiting for it. Launchings, listen! Launchings, listen and fellen ur Führer! Doing that now! Hit will it be all done? All is a deed. Listen, and do not miss it. The Sage engines only ready. Waiting for it. Engines, listen! The blue are returning! And do not miss it! Listen, and do not miss it! Hit will it be all done? Sage engines at the ready! The Sage engines are ready! Yeah! Engines! Let them head for Sage engines at the ready! Engines! Let them head for an Ura Pura! Sage engines at the ready! The Sage engines the only shorter! Sage engines! Red Leader!
Clock and half Alwyn men. Swore he read it.
All is a detail. The Sage engines are ready! Getting on the hit! Sage engines at the ready!
awaits me, Hester. Hester's coming. Ickle leader forth.
Abide, Arwayman. Hestes ilka his adnan.
Frackers, dur Hestes vinter sage, Ongen. A stroke! And this sage, Ongen, are ready! Weapon to head! Ongens, listen! The Hestes will be obeyed! Trebuchet and Deaton, what has this?
He awaits me, Hester.
Trebuchet and Deaton, what has this? The Hestes will be obeyed. Hestes for the engine. All our ears are Serge engines. Team to leave it. Doing that now. The Serge engines getting on mid-hit. Hit with a mule gun.
Hey, the conscious!
The Serge engines are ready. Serge engines are ready. Doing that now.
He await me, Hestes.
Hestes for the trebuchet. Hit with a mule gun. Hestes for the engine. Hestes for the trebuchet. Moving the artillery. The mark is he gone? Serge engines at the ready. Engines! Listen and follow the Rafuna! Ah, is a Dieter! Trebuchet and D getting on me. Trebuchet and the Hestes will be open. Ah, is a Dieter. Doing that too. Trackers, hard men. Hestes to the mangonels. Bleeding away.
Return, Bristen!
Serge engines at the ready. The Serge engines on the ready. That will be done. It will be done.
Hester's coming.
Rochester's inner wall finally gave way, and the keep was laid bare for the taking.
Listen, I do not miss it. Listen, I don't miss it. Move on over here. Not his left. Engines, let it develop ur Führer. Manganara Deaton, what has this? Hestes for the trebuchet. Casting and death battles. Hestes, what need is pressing? Hestes, what need is pressing? Serge engines at the ready. Let on! The Serge! Aradan! Following the arm! The two are the silent!
That's the result. Show them regularly your force.
The Serge engines are ready!
No, Hester. Stand and ready.
great keep at Rochester fell at the hands of the king's army, securing both the castle and the route to London. While the fight for England raged on, a desperate King John clung to the throne. When forces loyal to King John undermined Rochester Castle, it spelled doom for the rebels inside. Within days, they had surrendered. But the rebel barons weren't done yet. Their ally, Prince Louis of France, had sent an invasion force to help the barons overthrow King John. Then, in late 1216, the king fell ill with dysentery and died. His son, just 9 years old, was crowned King Henry III. It was now up to the young king's regent, the 70-year-old legendary knight William Marshal, to protect the crown. He faced a near impossible challenge. England was crumbling. Rebels were taking town after town. But William Marshal bided his time and prepared to defeat the rebels. Then in May 1217, he got the chance that he'd been waiting for. William discovered that the rebels planned to simultaneously besiege both Dover Castle and Lincoln Castle. With rebel forces split and weakened, William Marshal led his royalist army to Lincoln. The castle on one side of the city was still controlled by royalists, under its formidable constable, Lady Nicola de la Haye. But the streets of the city were under rebel control. On May 20th, 1217, the Royalist Relief Force, led by William Marshal, arrived to retake the rebel-controlled city. The future of England rode on the success of this mission. Troops loyal to the king held the castle at Lincoln, while outside, rebels controlled the city. The defenders had to hold the castle until reinforcements arrived, under the command of the king's knight, William Marshal.
Hearkeneth all.
Intended practice. A Suiza, yes.
The King's men discovered a building belonging to the rebels. To secure Lincoln, they would need to destroy the rebels' military structures. The King's men tore through the rebel fortifications, diminishing the enemy's military presence. The castle now faced a new attack from the rebels' French allies. If the King's men hoped to lift the French siege, they would need to destroy the enemy forts on the outskirts of Lincoln.
Min spärre is jara. Somebody is shooting! Crossbars! Höstet kommer, Hardwaymen! Crossbows jara on the way, tending! Aim it low! Dressed, you Hardwaymen! And sweetener, yes, sir. Frekke
Tulkas! Fuste Tulkas? Ik will do that.
Dress it, you highwayman!
At last, the King's Knight William Marshal arrived with his forces. While a hard battle remained, there was now hope for the young King's army. William Marshal's forces were welcomed in Stowe, a nearby town loyal to the king.
What should he do? Non-sleeping. We have the fastest.
The King's army had almost regained control of the city. The King's army razed the last of the rebels' military buildings, but the French siege continued.
Nu, Tulkas, set it jou.
Safe to Hestes. Build ende that Rita nu. Ik wil hebben dat building een arm. Ik wil building that for they. Ik wil happy that he building an arm. Build ende that Rita knew.
It is Sita for actors.
And Sealy builded.
Und redet nu, Tulkes.
And Sealy builded thing. God's sweet. This
Hestes cometh. Glidande ne'er hurteth no one never a down.
Harkeneth aller. Ickhill build that for they. Ickhill habby that he build in anon. Build ende that Rita knew.
Every child, intent.
Harkeneth aller. Ickhill build that what needeth be undone. Balding done. Hitlock is good. Ickhill build that for they. Yare to done some worker. Ickhill habby that he build in anon. Build ende that Rita knew. Charles Swenker. Ickhill brookie that. Cease to Hestes.
Safe to Hestes. Each away, lad.
Every charn intended. Build ende that Rita knew. Ickhill build that for they. Ickhill habby that he building anon.
Arita, what needeth work?
Yare to done some work. See they to worker.
What needeth be undone?
What needeth be undone?
The Shula who do they make. Building done.
Off to the fell.
Obeisance is ane afru. Ich gar so het. Ich live to hear it. Redende so het. Ik rede forth. Alles with it. Andente to serve. Yea, ik am ganda. Ik rede forth. Alles with it. Yea, ik am ganda. Redende so het. Ich live to hear it. They're Sweden, they're Sjötende! Look at you be ready, Freckes. But be no word. Further. At mina word, vous êtes tout seul. Et will at the end. Där Sweden med oss kära vänner! Nu, Tulkes, sätt ett ja. Vi skall leda ja.
What needeth be undone? Arita, what needeth work?
See they do work.
Build ende that Rita new.
Tulkes! Vere! Tulkes, vere! Any anna ganding to pushen?
Look at you with you ready, Freckes.
See fate's a worker. Ickhill happy that he building anon.
Hearkeneth alla. Always commended! Victory!
It is seat of service. And then pay to serve. Duty is none more dead.
Hearken alla. Estes aren't coming. Looking forward to the meeting. Intended. Estes aren't coming.
Intended. Looking forward to the meanest.
Hearken thou alla. We have a tested. Understood. You know they stop her until it is alla he gather it in. Intended. Letting us fed out there.
Villains, letting us moving out and villains.
Hearken alla. Erin out the adults and ain't that the nest.
Hearken alla, Hestes aren't coming. Looking forward to working in the world.
Hearken thou alla. We have a tested.
Rita.
He'll get this building. He built it for thee.
Good to work.
Well, he can mean that. He come on the way.
Way haveth Hestes. Building to put an upper. Non-rester for the shrewd, ready to gone. Good a worker, done a Rita. Lot as greater. Hooray!
Ik am at the command. Ich will fain obey the wishes. Milal Rabet will carry me. An honor to breed unto well. An honor to do that. Pricky up, elder friend. We are moving. Obeisance is me honor. Economy duty. We are taking flowers onwards! Your man and breed of hope. An honor breed unto well. Your bear be the letter. Your man and read of hope. An honor to do that. Economy duty. Pricky up, elder friend. We are moving. We are laying a
Shottenat! An honor to read and to wear. Obeisance is me honor.
Milal Rabet will carry me. Ich will fain obey, he will show.
Obeisance is me honor.
He obey and read a forth. Obeisance is me honor.
An honor to read and to wear. He obey be the letter. Milal Rabet will carry me. Bricky up, elder friend. We are moving.
Hearken, alla. Hestas aren't coming. Oh, yeah.
He shall do any godly duty. Hestes for it will be done. Siege artillery's moving out. Doing that now. This says Orchid be only shortened.
New young men, attendant, sturdy men, they're thinking on the spoil. Forthward, they're hiding in the
We are taking hard armor! Liturgy ready for commanders!
Captain, what's that blessing you?
Honora and Nickels! Your company will be welcome, Frankes!
Frackers, Hestes are here. Getting on, meeting. Nancarping in the runkers, Hestes coming. Meet the sage, Onchip. Farron.
Hearken all. Hestes are coming. He bore away that this is he builded, and he builded well. Hearken thou all. We haven't Hested. Building to put it up.
Friend is always recklessly steeder!
Looking forward to working in the water.
Dite scuse con power!
Hestes for the engine. Sua Hector. The same engines are moving. Sage engines at the ready. Engines, letting him fell an ur of fura.
Waiting for heads. Engines, listen.
Harken to Hestes, young Heste is here.
Allah is a dita. Hestes, what are we back and unmoving?
Address me, I can't moving. Rather, so I can.
Good air. We have to Hestes. That will I be done. Hestes on the engine. Moving the artillery's due. Surge engine, at the ready. Hit will I be done. Allah is a data.
We have an Hestes coming your way. Unreadable. Your company will be welcome, Freckles.
The surge engines are ready.
Freckles, we will have Hestes on our team. We are playing the
The King's men uncovered one of the French forces' siege camps near Lincoln.
Waiting for heads. Engines, listen. The Hestes will be obeyed.
Freckles, we will have it. Our company will be welcome, Freckles.
Surge engines, at the ready. Getting on the heat. Doing that too. Engines, let him hemfella do the funeral. Listen and do not miss it.
Harken to Hestes,
Increase
young
the
men.
aggressor. The mark is in Britain.
The King's army tore through the French fort, weakening the enemy siege.
Harken to Hestes, young men.
Intendant. Hearken, Yowala. Where have the Hestes? Herod Buddha needeth to bail gathering.
Here are new Hestes. Following the surge engine, you frickers. None carving in the ronkers. The Hestes will be obeyed. Trebuchet Aditan, Suhet, moving to New Scuda. With Wastron the Serge Olgin. Pardon!
He shall do. He can't beat me weapon now. He can fain obey the bush.
Hestes! Doing that no Hestes for the hit will be done.
Fracas, fourth weapon. They're hiding at the back.
Give me the Tulkas. We Hestes shall be done.
New young men, attendant. Sturden men, they're sinking on the spoil. We have an Hestes coming on.
Fracas!
The Hestes is yet. We have an Hestes. The Hestes is yet. Our company will be one, Fracas. He obey, and read a book. And he hest, he obey, be the letter. An honor to read and to wear. An honor to do that. Ich will fain obey the wushen. Bricky up, elder friend. We are moving. Milal Rabet will carry me. Milal Rabet will carry me.
Obeisance is me honor.
We are taking fires ours! Milal Rabet will carry me.
Alla is Adita. Serge Olgins, team to leave it.
We have a Hestes. In no they stop her until it is all he gathered in it.
Good, we have new Hestes. Pardon, men. Following the artilleries.
Intended. Hestes are coming. Building to put it over.
The Serge Engines army ready. Get and busken. Engines are moving. Yes. Doing that new.
Fracas, we will have this. He shall not honor the
Alla is Adita.
New young men. Sturden men, be thinking on the spoil.
The Serge Engines will be shortened. The Hestes will be obeyed.
Hearken to Hestes, young Heste is yet.
Hestes for the trebuchet. A Freyan Bala. Stroke! And victory! On Uhestus. With the Sage Engine. Harren. Breaching the foe. No heading, swung ahead. Ala is a data! Waiting point. Haunchings. Listen. Trebuchet. Estes for the siege artillery. Go ahead. A stroke. Adding on victory. The Sage Engines army ready. Parley to dawn. Movement engines. That will I be undone. The Hestes will be obeyed. It will be undone. All right. Get it, Boscan. Engines are moving. Yes, sir. Getting on mid-hit. Yes. Sage Engines, team to leave.
Harken to Estes, Leobe, free the fall. Fourth web. They're hiding at the back.
Estes, it will be done. Getting on with it. Engines, let it happen. The foo are not silent.
Fresh.
Is a data. Say, a trio on irregular. Not is left now. Listen, and do not miss it.
We're half an Estes coming on all. Estes are not ready.
Sage Engines, at the ready. Listen, and do not mission. Engines, let them help follow the Fury.
William Marshal and Nicolas de la Haye had saved the city, and with it, the kingdom.